I don't think Aikido is about male-female. I think it really is about movement and the power of the movement and position. And if you're in the right time at the right place, it doesn't matter if you're male or female, the person's going to go down. I started Aikido when I was 20 years old in 1973, and I saw a demonstration in a park, and it looked very interesting. It looked like a powerful dance, and I had never been able to dance myself, but it looked interesting and it looked like something I could do. And at that time also I was interested in taking a martial art, and I had visited a few dojos, but they were doing exactly what I didn't want to do. I didn't want to be confronted on a daily basis and have to defend myself. I wanted to learn how to take care of myself without confrontation. So it appealed to me. I went to the dojo, and I signed up 1 month at a time, and I'm still going 1 month at a time. I studied with him with Steve House was his name. He was a police officer who eventually died in the line of duty. But before he did that, he was going to move from South Florida to New Mexico. And so it was going to leave our dojo without a teacher. And since Bernath Sensei came here on a regular basis and had New York Aikikai, he wanted to continue and have Florida Aikikai as well. So he asked me if I would run the dojo. He would send a teacher from New York, who is now my husband. So it was a business arrangement that worked out fairly well. And now we have a large school in Fort Lauderdale, Florida. We have approximately 100 students between children's class and adult class. So we've grown. I mean, at one point in time, it was just Peter and I. Everyone left except for the two of us. I remember Kanai Sensei asking us one time, how many black belts do you have in the dojo? And we looked at each other and we said, we have each other. And then he said, how many students do you have? And we said, we have each other. That's it. I think the first time I really took teaching seriously is after I took my black belt test. And at that point in time, I took over daily, at least taught in the dojo once or twice a week of my own class. And it was hard emotionally, I think, because the first time I taught it was me and 12 men, and you turn around and bow to them, and you know, in your head you're going through, okay, I am in control, I know what I'm doing, I can do this. But inside I think there's those feminine things saying this is a martial art and they're men and I'm female, but you get past it. You just, I think, have to believe in yourself and just do your art. And as you know, when you're female, you are challenged on the mat by males, you know, especially if you're a high-ranking female and they're a first cue or someone who's coming up and wants to really see if if you are who you are. And it's not a matter of conflicting with them. It's a matter of moving past them and entering at the time when they're weakest. So I think the main thing is just to stay centered and focused and not worry about the male-female thing. Think about the beauty of the art itself and project that. The teachers I've had in Aikido have all been extremely supportive in every way. I wasn't very good at it. It's taken me a long time to find Aikido. I think the one thing you learn when you're doing Aikido is patience with yourself, and that it's not a rush, it's a lifetime thing, and not to so much look to the future or the past, but just live in it as it is. And Sensei said to me one time, because he had questions about whether I was going to last or not, he said, you know, you're like a sword that in the beginning is very rough, but after years of pounding on it, it becomes a good sword because it's taken a long time to get there. So it's not a flash in the pan kind of thing. It's taken me a long time to achieve Aikido that I have achieved.